During the mid-1970s, bands throughout isolated parts of America were just brimming with energy and talent as the influences of the new innovative English sounds were filtering through, and American youth were putting together their own unique takes on it all. One such act was the California band Ambrosia, who made quite a splash with two highly creative and quirky albums in 1975 and 1976, and from the first of those, the track Nice, Nice, Very Nice. Now here the complexity already. We've got a very distinct bass line that's guiding things, but we've also got those like icy organs that are cascading over it and some guitar parts that are interjecting quite well. And we've got the drummer laying out a pattern that's quite hard to get a handle on. It's just he's accenting some very unique notes here. I love how things coalesce right in that part right there. The way the notes, the harmonic character that's created right there. Hearing a little bit of jazzy legato licks in there, or I definitely hear the potential.
Oh, sleeping drunkard up in Central Park, or the lion hunter in the jungle dark.
I like the flamboyant vocals too. It seems like we've got like some theater types on our hands here.
Or the Chinese dentist, or the British Queen, they are bit together in the same machine.
Let me catch up with the lyrics here. Oh, a sleeping drunkard up in Central Park, or the lion hunter in the jungle dark. These lyrics are taken from a poem that appears in Kurt Vonnegut's novel Cat's Cradle. Or the Chinese dentist, or the British queen. They all fit together in the same machine. It's basically saying all walks of life from around the world are part of humanity. That's the message I'm getting so far.
Nice, nice, very nice, 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 very nice. So many people in the same device. Oh, a whirling dervish and a dancing bear, or a ginger rajas and a Fred Astaire.
Great to hear them name checked. I just love the flamboyance. Yeah. Okay. Just so in case you couldn't quite make it out, the chorus went nice, nice, very nice, and again, so many people in the same device. Pretty much going along with my initial observation of the lyrics. Oh, a whirling dervish and a dancing bear, or a Ginger Rogers and a Fred Astaire. Funny contrast between two goofy movements like toys and bears, like entertaining in a certain way, and then professional ballroom dancing, like two legends of the art.
Teenage rocker, all the girls in France. Yes, we all are partners in this cosmic dance.
Oh God, or a teenage rocker, or the girls in France. I love the way he says "for all." See, he tries to put an accent into it. He tries to like sound French there. Yes, we all are partners in this cosmic dance. Great metaphor. Yeah, we're all just kind of like specks in the universe, in the in the solar system.
Nice, nice, very nice, 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 very nice. So many people in the same
Kind of a like nutcrackerish moment here. I'm thinking like that was what are we hearing there? We're hearing a bit of let's see. I was thinking, we're hearing like a woodwind, or are we hearing a woodwind setting on a keyboard? James Newton Howard appears on this, and he was quite the programmer, so it's probably some sound that he's cooking up here. That guitar tone is so clean and crisp, and yet it just kind of rings, and it just cuts in with choice, like nuance. Like I just love it.
I wanted all things to make sense, so we'd be happy instead of dead.
This band also has great grasp on harmony. They harmonize really well. The members that sing.
Sleeping, sleeping, trumpet central.
Now they're like singing they're singing counterpoint, like the lead guy's doing the verse proper, and the other's kind of like echoing at odd angles. It's almost going into kind of Gentle Giant. I was just about to say, like, this band is like during that middle section, I was hearing some Beach Boys influence, that 60s harmony. Now I'm hearing, and of course combined in a wholly 70s like harmonic musical framework, owing much to the developments in symphonic rock overseas. And now we're hearing vocal elements seemingly inspired by the likes of Gentle Giant. Three of them are three contrasting vocal lines. Oh, and that sumptuous little Spanish guitar I just heard out of the speaker.
Chinese dentist, or the British Queen, they are fit together in the same machine. Nice, nice, very nice, 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 very nice. So many people in the same device. So many people in the same device.
I love how the tonic dropped lower for the penultimate chorus line, and then it went back to its normal progression, but it went boom, like boom. It just went somewhat lower. It gave it this plunge. Really breaking it up here, and I love it. Like playing those chords, and but modulating them and throwing in a bit of jazzy licks, and just the drummer just breaking it up at odd angles. Restrained organ work, creating tonal color, soft. Some real development here. We're going through some chords that I haven't heard throughout the song, and with those real stop-start type arrangements, we're kind of like fighting through some arcane territory. Hear all that snare. And I love how the synthesizer coming out of my left side speaker is contrasting, it kind of like an Emerson-like tone that I recognize from like Brain Salad Surgery, kind of a like fanfare tone, and then contrasting the organ sound coming from the speaker. Notice how we've gone into sort of a general folk in conclusion here. It's like we've gone through so many different layers and sections here. I mean, a lot of ideas and musical boundaries just waltzed right through. Just wheezy outro there. That was Ambrosia. Nice, very nice, from their eponymous debut album released in 1975. Quick run through of the personnel here. David Pack, guitar, lead and backing vocals. Christopher North, keyboards, backing vocals. Joe Puerta, bass, lead and backing vocals. Burleigh Drummond, drums, backing vocals, percussion, bassoon. Additional musicians, Daniel Kobialka, violin. Probably not heard on this track. James Newton Howard, synthesizer programming. Produced by Freddie, Piro, mixed by Alan Parsons. And recorded 74, released in February 75. Yeah. Amazing how young people can get together in one part of the world vastly removed from a lot of the influences that they were drawing from, and yet they create a concoction of these various elements that's very different than what any of their influences would have thought of, because they're absorbing like a wider array. I mean, they're mixing, kind of combining elements of like Gentle Giant and Genesis with certain, sonic touches that neither of those bands would have ever thought of, and also drawing from having that like West Coast upbringing and the West Coast pop of the 60s to infuse it all with. And there are, of course, their own interests in literature, giving them very unique and quirky, thought-provoking subject matter to guide us along. Anyway, for more rubies and sapphires from the catalog of Ambrosia, see the directory of American maximalist rock bands linked in the description below, and follow me on social media to know when the next video is coming out, and even better, click the bell And also like and subscribe and leave a comment on points that you would like to add to this video, points I may have missed, interpretations you may have had about the lyrics. And until next time, this is Zaragon, the world's most ear-traveled trimaximalist, signing off.